Welcome back to The Perspective on Barita Sato. I'm Blaise Hope. With me in the studio, Toastmasters International, Patrick and Richard. You've got me wearing this pin as the beginning of my engagement. Can you tell me a bit about it?
Okay, this is a district pin, we call it. We use to motivate, to encourage all Toastmasters who are reaching up, means gaining higher level of educational words, or who have sponsored new members, who attend trainings. We award this pin to them. And if you look at the pins very carefully, the words here, reaching up and reaching out, it means we encourage every Toastmaster to aim for, go for high level, upgrade yourself. Reaching out means extend your horizons and making more friends, bringing more Toastmasters. So that is the whole idea about this pin, you know. And of course, now if you look at the four little words here, integrity, respect, service, and excellence. These are the ultimate core value of Toastmasters.
Well, now it's my turn to learn some about them. Yeah. So how do I begin?
Well, maybe we should try a table topics for you.
Okay.
1 to 2 minutes, maybe we will start timing. At the first minute, the green light will appear. Okay. And at the 1.5 minute, the amber light will appear. 2 minutes, the red light will appear. And at 2.5 minutes, you will be clapped off.
Okay. So
shall I give you a topic?
What about, I suppose I just keep talking?
We teach you not to be a VD, a verbal diarrhea.
Okay.
In Toastmasters, we have to speak within time, because I think all of us know that at meetings we have people who ramble on and don't know when to stop. So if we are given a time, we speak within time.
Okay, what's my time? 1.5.
1 to 2 minutes, and you have 30 seconds grace.
Okay, so I just got to get over the line. Right.
Okay, the topic today, Blaise, is women are more intelligent than men. Do you agree?
Do I begin? Do I talk to you or the camera?
Talk to the camera.
Okay, camera. The wide shot. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I disagree. I don't think women are more intelligent than men. I think we're about the same. I'm fortunate enough to work with a lot of women right now, and to have done so many times before in my life from an early age. And I'm sure that if I chose to disagree or swing it the other way, my mother and my sister would have something very strong to say about it. So I just try to avoid the topic altogether. Seems to me a little bit outdated, and the emancipation of women will probably be one of the defining features of my lifetime and the next 100 years, and even just the next 10. Not just in places like the West, where the movements are already strong and have already had moments that have been very well covered. I think probably it'll be much more important in countries where they haven't been as well covered as they are, and that, you know, to a large extent means the economies and the countries that are going to become a lot more important over the next 40 years, especially Asia, being part of them. And no doubt these issues will come up time and time again until they're resolved. So as we keep going and as we try to resolve them, eventually it will also be a huge boost for the economy, I think, because I think if more women are engaged and able to freely pursue their options, that means a lot more people entering the labor force, a lot more skilled people. Obviously, extra issues there with employment and making sure you absorb enough labor. But if enough people are going into management, and through things like Toastmasters are able to communicate more effectively, that should be able to grow in tandem with industry, meaning that more people can take skilled jobs and unskilled jobs at exactly the same time. So overall, I think the benefits of exploring these topics are almost more important than the topics themselves.
Thank you.
Nice.
And the time taken is 1 minute, 41 seconds. Very good.
Okay. I think I just defined my opinions on those subjects.
Right.
I hadn't really
Usually there's no right or wrong,
yes,
but just to give you some feedback, you had something like 24 hours?
24. Great.
Within this 1 hour, 1 minute and 41 seconds, you had 6 so's.
6 so's. I had a couple of I thinks. Which
yes,
probably,
I thinks.
Yeah.
And you have also a few word repetitions, I, N, M. we give this type of feedback so that we become very, very conscious about it.
And you just write that down.
Improving on it.
24 R's. What was it? 2 I thinks.
Right.
Well, about at least 2.
Yes.
We'll chill out. What was the other one?
I. A few word repetitions. I.
Repetitions. A few?
Yep.
How did you count them so quickly?
It's all here. It gets,
been trained.
It gets into you because we are in it. I also want to share with you that Toastmasters is not just for people in management. It helps us as individuals because we learn to give feedback. Take, for example, our mothers like to say, don't do this. And then what we'll do is we'll purposely do it as children. So Toastmasters help us to become better parents, better siblings too, by giving feedback in a very positive manner, by saying, Blaise, it would have been great if you do this. It would have been awesome if you don't do this. It sounds so nice, isn't it? And because of that, try it on your kids. Because of that, they will do it.
Well, we've got to call it now. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Blaise.
Real pleasure.
It's a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Toastmasters, it looks like I need some lessons from them too. Anyway, thanks for joining us. Stay tuned to Blaise and see you next time.